Hi. Today we're checking out another Sleep Token song, Jaws. This is the single that comes after the 2 EP, so we're still doing this chronologically, except for the newest releases that I check out like here and there. But here we are, Sleep Token, Jaws. Might there be a reference to the movie or the shark? I saw on Spotify that on the single itself there was actually a shark jaw as the album art or the single art for the song. So we'll see where this goes. I'm eager to check it out. Let's go.
Stand under the stained glass and I will know it's you. The whites of your eyes burn from across the room. And I'm not here to be the savior you long for, only the one you don't. Now are you watching me with eyes of a predator as you move towards the door? Show me those pretty white toes.
All right, we'll run it back a couple seconds, but yeah, nice start to the song. Very like mellow, very low down. The voices again, 10 out of 10 as it always is. Again, I'm in a situation or in a position now where I'm like, where is this going now? But again, open mind. Let's continue.
Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love. Show me those pretty white toes. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love.
All right, it's really interesting visuals. You got some white powder on the table. You know what it is. For those of you who know what it is, you know what it is. And you got a gun, some money, two women together. I don't really know what to make of the visuals as of now. The drums kick in. Those beats are always good. They're always so incredibly cool, and they just give that. There's such a transition in the song when they get to that point with the drums, because you have this very mellow start, and I've heard it so many times now, even though I haven't heard that many songs either. But I think that's one of the really cool things. You get introduced to this sort of melody and this sort of rhythm that is really like low key, really like simple to follow, and then they change it up with the drummer coming in with the beat, and the groove is just completely different. And I love it. I think that is so cool. They take something that they create sort of like this outline and a framework, if you will, for the song, and then adding the drums, the framework is sort of changed. Like it goes outside the framework. And I think that is so cool. The drums are always really good, and they sound incredible in the headset as well. So yeah, no, let's continue. I'm going to go back 5 seconds. I forgot that the last time, sorry.
I believe we are locked, caged and always provoked by prey left unattended. I'm not here to be the savior you long for. Only the one you do. You watching me with eyes of a predator. You move towards the door. Show me those pretty white shirts. Show me where the delicate stuff. Show me why you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you got. Show me love. Show me those pretty white shirts. Show me where the delicate stuff. Show me why you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you got. Show me love. Show me those pretty white shirts. Show me where the delicate stuff. Show me why you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love.
All right, we're going to stop it there for a second. The visuals are getting more and more interesting, all right? They're in an environment that isn't necessarily the most healthy with drugs and guns and everything like that. But then the blood starts seeping in. You start seeing a lot of blood. And it was interesting that part you saw just now when the two women were facing each other. They had a little cloth between them with blood on it. So I'm like wondering, like, has one of them died and then the other one off themselves? I don't know. It's hard to say. And when I watch these videos and I hear these songs for the first time, there are so many things, so many details that I don't get to I don't compute almost to an extent. So when I hear it back a couple times and I get all the comments on the songs with people telling me their interpretations of it, everything becomes so much clearer. And I think that's one of the really cool things, because this gives me a really huge impression. Like there is a story of love here, a story of being together with someone, and then all of a sudden you see the mask in the shot, and still with the women, and my head is bouncing like between is this a physical representation of this sleep deity that Sleep Token is sort of praying to, if you will, or worshiping, or is it something else? It's hard to say. I took a glance at the lyrics before going into this video just to sort of read if I could like get a story from it. Not necessarily that anything jumped out on me from the story, but there is this part that they keep repeating. Show me those pretty white jaws. Show me where the delicate stops. Someone is perceived as delicate. Like most of us do have some kind of a threshold where we stop being delicate and we start exposing maybe some angry sides, ugly sides, maybe some sides that the people you are involved in don't see that often. To be like really involved with someone, you need to see those sides as well, right? And you need to accept them. And the moment that happens, you can sort of figure out that, yeah, this works for me. I can live with this. We can figure this out together. Then you know that the love you have is the love you want. Does that make any sense at all? I mean, that's at least what I'm getting from it, and from the lyrics as well, that there is someone here who wants to know something about the other, and he wants to know everything. He wants to know where the delicate stops. He wants to see the jaws, if you will. He wants to see how you are when you are at your worst. It also says, show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow, which is like typical for someone who's been through something that was like a bad breakup or something. Show me what wounds you've got. Yeah, right? Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love, right? To me, it's sort of like describing what love really is. Truly, when you actually really love someone, you get the whole package, right? You have to accept everything about that person for you to have a relationship to them. Or if not accept it, at least know it so you can work your way through it and figure it out together. So you become something together that works for both. That can only happen once you have shown everything. And you can show everything, and you can be vulnerable, and you can show your wounds, if you will, and still be able to love. Maybe, arguably, maybe that's the only way to really to love. I'm getting real philosophical here today. But again, this is just my first impression. This is the first time I'm reading it, so I'm not sure. Please give me your suggestions and your interpretations of this song as well, because it helps tremendously. And there are details and interpretations that I don't see right now that some of you do, and I love to read them. So please give them to me. Okay, we're gonna just continue with the song from here. Let's go.
Show me love.
Ah, there's the mask again. Those drums. Wow. Interesting song, and again different from what I've heard earlier. I really appreciate this. I think that was really cool. I'm still having kind of a hard time between trying to connect my own interpretation of the lyrics and what I'm seeing on the screen to make some conclusion or draw some parallels between what I think the lyrics are about and the visuals. Two women who are going through what we were talking about maybe bad things that happened in the past, like out there, so we can sort of deal with it and we don't have anything to hide. And we can sort of work through that trauma together. And maybe it's symbolic, the blood and everything that they have off themselves, unalive themselves, if you will, just so they can sort of be reborn. It's far-fetched, I know. But this is, again, I need to let this sink. I need to think about this, maybe listen back to it a couple more times before it makes sense. But anyways, musically, this was really, really cool. I feel like the drums in this really got to take center stage to a bigger extent, much more in focus for me when hearing this. And those beats are just, they're so sweet. They're so good. And again, over a melody that is seemingly invites you to take it nice and easy and slow, but that beat is it's so groovy. Oh, I could listen to those drums all day. Let me know what you think, or what you know, perhaps, what this song is about. I would love to hear it. Really intriguing. I guess if we're going in chronological order, the next song will be Hey Ya, which I can only assume is a cover. And that'll be interesting. But anyways, we'll talk about that more when we get there. Thank you so much for watching. This was great. I'll see you in the next video. So you take good care of yourself. Goodbye.